Hello and welcome to official Xbox 360 Magazine's OXM report, and this week we got our hands on Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer and grilled Treyarch on how they plan on improving on Xbox Live's most popular shooter.
Cool, so I'm here with Daniel Suarez, who's the executive producer on Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, Modern Warfare 2, biggest game on Xbox Live, some big boots to fill. Is it scary at all?
Enormous boots to fill, and I think that's the one thing that I think the team at Treyarch has really sort of taken on. Modern Warfare 2, biggest entertainment franchise ever. And yeah, you know what, we've got some big shoes to fill, but I think we took that as our inspiration to make another great, fantastic Call of Duty game, and I think we've done it. I think this year with our single-player campaign, we've got a very robust and exciting and compelling story, and then with our multiplayer, which we revealed tonight, really sort of breaking, I think, what people expected. I think people expected, yeah, there's going to be new maps, new guns, new perks, new kill streaks, but we also gave a lot more, and we offered this new thing which is combat training, which lets new players get into Call of Duty multiplayer that have never tried it before. But behind that, there's also this really cool sort of co-op mode that combat training is. And we really didn't delve into that in the presentation, but basically I can play combat training with my friends. I can change the variables within combat training to basically, it could be me against 10 AI. And that's a real cool sort of like, wow, there's 10 guys against me and I'm like John Rambo. And it's a really cool way to sort of hone my skills if I'm an expert player. But then if I want to have a good time with my buddy who's over, well, we can play combat training together against each other or against the bots and all that kind of stuff. And we also brought in Wager Match, which is a whole new thing altogether. And what that does is basically takes this idea of COD currency we've brought in, another new thing, and allows your players to basically put their COD currency on the line to basically buy new weapons, buy new upgrades within the actual system. So that tied to theater mode, which is another new thing, where players can create their new sort of movies within Call of Duty. They can basically go into the games they've played, watch them from first person, third person, break the camera and look at it from any perspective that they want, and create their own Call of Duty movies. And one thing we haven't really talked about that we also are putting in is this idea of a player card. So if you know, if it's in the UK, you guys have soccer cards, in the US it's baseball cards, but basically I can now look at my Call of Duty stats, or I can go to your card and go, wow, who's this guy? Wow, look, he's really good at these matches, I see all this cool stuff, but I can also put my videos on there. So you could put all of your coolest kill streaks or some funny videos and put them on your player card. So whoever goes and looks at your card, they can kind of see what kind of player you are, how you play, how you sort of augment yourself within the battlefield. We think that's another cool thing we're adding this year.
I was going to ask you about combat training. I mean, obviously that's your co-op offering for this game. Is that do you guys consider that this year's Nazi Zombies?
I would say that Wager Match is this year's Nazi Zombies, and it's not to downgrade what we're talking about combat training. And I'll give you the example. When we saw Nazi Zombies 2 years ago, it was the one thing that we were like, wow, this has really done something cool, new, and different. And what Wager Match is, the first time we saw it, I saw it with one game first, which was One in the Chamber. And the way One in the Chamber works is that you have one gun with one bullet and a knife. If I shoot my bullet, I got a result back to knives. But for every kill that I get a bullet back. It's a very, very intense game mode. There's 6 people on the map. There's no perks, there's no kill streaks. It's evenly matched and it's free-for-all. I played that when it was early in development, and I got to tell you, we were just screaming, like, where is he? Oh my God! And what happens is you're the last 2 guys, and you're watching the playback of the match, and you're seeing it going. It becomes a very intense experience. So for us, we think Wager Match is going to be the thing that people are just going to go crazy over. Now, combat training is a very cool co-op offering in and of itself because there's so many variables to it. So I think when people get into combat training, for the new guys, they're going to go, wow, this is fun. But for the veterans, they're going to go, wow, I really like this because it just allows me to change multiplayer to the way that I want to play.
Are you worried that the Wager Match, which allows really hardcore players to rack up even more of these credits, are you worried that's going to increase the divide between guys who are rubbish at the game like me and the guys who are really good who shoot my face off?
That's a great question, and I actually don't think that's going to happen at all. And we've noticed this with people that play a lot. Since they are evenly matched game modes, they strip away the types of weapons you play with, they strip away the perks, they strip away everything. So, like, I'll give you an example, gun game. And the way that works is that you start off with a single revolver, and you have to basically get kills with that revolver to then upgrade to the akimbo pistols. You got to get a kill with that to then upgrade to the next gun. And it's a rank progression. But you can be easily dropped down in your rank progression if someone knifes you. And we've been, at Treyarch, there's some really good Call of Duty players, and I got to be honest, I'm not one of them. But when I play with these guys in the Wager Match modes, it's so evenly balanced that it really sort of makes it even for everybody. And that's what makes, I think, these modes that much more sort of exciting than we've ever done before.
I mean, this is an impressive offering. A lot of popular online games these days have betas. Are you guys planning a beta at all?
So we are not planning an open beta on Call of Duty. So we are doing some other things on the back end to test it, but we're not doing an open beta.
Okay, and final question. You guys are doing a lot with the theatre mode, allowing people to share things. Are you going to be able to upload those to callofduty.com or like popular video sharing websites at all?
So we're not going too deep as to where you can upload those. So you can upload those to your player card, but you can expect that you'll be able to upload to the internet, yes.
Excellent. Daniel, thank you very much.
Of course, my pleasure. Thank you very much. Thanks.